strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
And the pitch. High pop-up. Sanchez calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Stepping up to the plate, Chipper Jones. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Jackson racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting third, the left fielder, number
Standing 3. In, Dale Murphy. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Murphy ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box, Fred McGriff. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 494 for his career. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's Justin Upton now.
The center fielder, number 11. Justin.
As he swings and hits a laser to right.
Harper is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom. Phil Niekro, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Heading after it is Murphy. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Mark, how did they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I hate...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. Perez ranging up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first two games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down in order. Leading off the inning, Mike Schmidt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. Easy take on the inside with the knuckleball coming that time. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And there's one down now.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Jones is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Phil Niekro.
The pitcher, number 35, Phil
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a routine ground ball for Alan Trammell. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, right fielder.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and here comes Andrew. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gallo has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Chipper is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. Fourth home run here in the early going as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Now batting.
In now, Dale Murphy.
Dale Murphy.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for the Murph. He keeps right on going. Number 401 for his career. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Standing in now, Fred McGriff.
McGriff.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Jackson going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box, Justin Upton. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So here's Rougned Odor now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And it's fouled away. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Stepping up now, Brad Keller. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run for Brian McCann. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
And he pops it up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Andrew Jones is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. Braves strike for 1 on the home run by McCann. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Phillies nothing. In now, Alan Cole. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
D-Row, I would imagine one of the toughest things to hit is to hit the knuckleball. It's like trying to hit a butterfly flying in front of home plate.
That is a great description. I said it's like trying to hit a paper airplane. The old adage, if you see it high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go.
Not an easy thing to do, to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Again, he sends it out of play. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. After it is Upton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Jones waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt from the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Jones. And that retires the side. Phillies strand one. Need to get it going soon. It's ready once again. Chipper Jones. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Jorge Salgado gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Dale Murphy.
Up next for Atlanta.
Fouled off.
The left fielder.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Backhanded on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
And that's through for a hit. And he'll want to take that baseball out of play. That's a big one. Career hit number 2,500. To give you an indication as to the importance of that number, of all the players to play this game through the years, fewer than 100 have reached this total.
Think about it, D-Row. I'm sure he remembers his first hit and probably his 100th hit. 2,500 hits. Wow.
Yeah, he's on the clock now. 500 more until that Hall of Fame benchmark of 3,000 knocks. What a career this guy has put together.
Trammell grabs it cleanly. Step on the bag for one. To Clark to complete the double play, and the inning is over. Great. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Clark. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Upton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Sanchez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 5th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted in the air out to left. Murphy's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2-0 now. And right into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 6. And back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fielded by Odor. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the second base.
Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Braves are set down. Into the box, Joey Gallo will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Alan Trammell. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Phillies down. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning, straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Cal Ripken is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 8, Cal Ripken Jr.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Boy, he showed
right
some
fielder.
pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Chipper Jones will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-0. Ross Stripling is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Ross Stripling.
So coming to the plate, Austin Jackson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Jackson is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Right.
Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
fastball just misses. That's ball one. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here now the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Harper stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Left side, but well foul. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Settling in now, Dale Murphy will start us off in the 8th.
Number 3, Dale Murphy.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fred McGriff.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Standing in now, Justin Upton, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in once again, Brian McCann, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to Clark at first, and the inning is over. They've strand one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gary Sanchez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In now, Rougned Odor. A bouncer to the left side. Jones is up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Joey Gallo.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still find themselves down 6-0. So stepping in, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Line drive to left. Gallo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Hernan.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here now's the pitcher, Ross Stripling, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stripling.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Into the box, Andrew Jones.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Odor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. Elias Diaz will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting a ball. No balls and a strike to count. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Alan Trammell, he was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1 hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Austin Jackson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once, and it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Atlanta jumped out to